Hi, I'll be reading Here's Hank. Chapter 1. I have a great idea, I said to my best friends Frankie Townsend and Ashley Wong. After school today, let's put on a warm race. Not just any warm race. The first ever Hank Zipzer uphill warm sprint. Today was Taco Tuesday, and we were in the lunchroom eating, you guessed it, tacos. I like mine with no onions. 2 problems, Frankie said, his mouth full of cheese and beans. Number 1, worms are slow and slimy. Yeah, Ashley agreed. It's so gross when they leave that icky, slimy trail. No slime is good, I said. The tail will give us proof of which worm crosses the finish line first. Okay, Zip, I'll give you that one, Frankie said. But we still have problem number 2. Where are we going to find these speedy worms? I've got that solved, I said. I saw 3 sticking their heads out of the dirt in the planter in front of our building this morning. They were practically begging to be on the race. I bet they'll be there after school. Ashley and Frankie gave each other another weird look. Actually, Hank, Ashley said slowly, Frankie and I are busy after school today. Busy? Doing what? The 3 of us always do an after-school activity together. Listen, Zip, Frankie said, putting his hot sauce-covered hand on my shoulder. Ashley and I have been asked to be on the 2nd grade basketball team, the one that's going to play PS 91, our yearly game. That totally took me by surprise. Really? I said. How come? I didn't hear about this. Ashley pushed her sparkly purple glasses up on her nose. Well, she said, they only ask the kids who are really good at playing basketball in gym class. Anyone else who wants to be on the team can come try out. There are still some spots open. I was quiet as her words bounced around my brain like a ping pong ball. Frankie knew that I was thinking. Hey, don't feel bad, Zip, he said. They only ask certain kids because this is a really important game. Our school has beaten PS 91 2 years in a row. If we win this year, it'll be a 3-peat, the first 3-peat ever in the history of PS 87. But I want to play too, I said. It says right on my report card that I want to play well with others. You sure do, Zip, but you have to admit it. You're not that great at basketball. What exactly are you saying, Frankie? That I'm short? No, that's not it, Frankie. Frankie said, look at Ashley. She's short, and she's on the team. Ouch, that hurt. I'm not short, Ashley said. I think that of myself as vertically challenged. Me too, I said. I'm going to ask the coach if I can try out. Why not, Ashley said. It never hurts to try. If you don't, you'll never know. Okay, I'm going to do it. By the way, who is the coach? Ms. Ottoff, Ashley said. The 4th grade teacher? I felt my throat tighten up. Then the rest of my body followed. You mean the one who looks like she swallowed a melon? I squinted. Yep, Frankie answered. That wasn't what I wanted to hear. It was hard enough to be asked to be on a team it was hard enough to want to be on a team where nobody else wanted you on. But now I was going to have to ask the meanest teacher in the whole planet Earth. Just looking at Miss Otto scared me down to my bones. Her gray hair, her clothes were gray, her face was gray, even her breath was gray. Hey, look, Ashley said, pointing across the room. Miss Olive is on lunch patrol. She's standing right over there by the desserts, making sure no one takes one. This is her. Go talk to her now, Zip, Frankie said, giving me a push. Tell her you want to be on the team. I got on my feet, walked over to Miss Olive and gave her my best Zipzer smile. She did not smile back. Don't even think about taking one of these desserts, she barked at me. It will rot your teeth and ruin your brain. Actually, Miss Olive, I'm here to talk to you about basketball. I like to be out in the tryout for the second grade team that you're coaching. She pulled her gray glasses down her nose and stared at me like I was a flea that just fell off a dog. Can you shoot? She asked. Nope. Can you rebound? Nope. Can you jump high? No. Can you dribble? Only in my mouth, I said. Then I cracked up, but not Miss Olive. She was just staring at me. There will be an open tryout this afternoon at 3. In the gym, she said. I've already selected 4 players for the team, but I have to add 5 more to round out the roster. You can come then, but don't get your hopes up. Great, I'll be there, I said. You'll see, I'm going to surprise you. As I walked away, I felt pretty good, and my hopes were up until I suddenly realized that I had nothing to surprise her with. Not one thing. I had to come up with something, and fast. Chapter 2. 4 Ways I Can Surprise Miss Olive at Basketball Tryouts by Hank Zipzer. Number 1. I could arrive in a full bunny suit with ears and fluffy cottontail. This has nothing to do with basketball, but boy, would that surprise her. Number 2. I could buy 2 tiny ladders and tie them to the bottom of my feet to make myself taller. That would surprise everyone, including me, because there's no such thing as a tiny ladder store. Number 3. I could make 10 slam dunks in a row. Not only would that surprise Miss Olive, but it would surprise the entire solar system, including everyone on Neptune. Number 4. There is no number 4. Sorry, I'm not good at counting. Chapter 3. After school, I hurried to the gym. After school, I hurried to the gym. I thought that being the first one at tryouts would impress Miss Olive. Maybe I couldn't dribble, but at least I could be on time. When I was halfway down the hall, I realized that my body felt awfully light. I looked over my shoulder and noticed that my backpack straps were missing. So was my backpack. I spun around and sprinted back to class. When I reached the door, my teacher, Miss Flowers, was standing there holding my backpack out in front of her. She knows me so well. Forgot something? She asked, with a smile. Thanks, Miss Flowers, I said, taking my backpack and flinging it over my shoulder. By the way, Hank, she whispered, did you know your backpack smells strongly of pickles? Yeah, isn't it great? You are an interesting boy, she said. Thanks again, I shouted as I took off to the gym. Well, I got to the gym. I flew through the door. Unfortunately, Miss Olive was standing right in front of it, and I ran smack into her. She didn't actually fall down, but she stumbled forward a few steps, which made her blow her whistle really hard. The whole gym got quiet, waiting to see how mad she was gonna get. Thank you.